So yeah, so we've got the nice details here, with really nice details there. The red, those low wings there, the painted red as well. Detail here, the silver as well, down to the point. The gold as well. It's amazing, really done and detailed. Just to show off the accuracy. As you want. So yeah, that is his vehicle mode. Gimmicks in this mode, well, he has got his gun there that you can detach, but it looks nice there as well. You can deploy his swords in this mode, but why would you want to do that? And you could make him a little bit more if you want to do your own take. You could have him as a little, like, Cybertronian shuttle type jet plane thing, because these are on 5mm port systems, so you can take them off, put them in wherever you like, and yeah, but let's just keep them to where they should be. So let's just plug them back in into the ports on the side. So yeah, so let's transform Starscream here. So first off, you want to, let's just zoom in a minute. First off, you want to get to the feet here and just untab that there and split them off. Then I like to make sure these are like in a direction where I can have access to the side of the legs here. And then what you want to do, you want to untab them from the tab that's going to show up in a minute after. And that's me forgotten to also remember to, if you're doing the legs first, untab these and open them up and take the gun out, and we can take a look at the gun once we're in robot mode in better detail. So let's just put that off to the side. So once you remember to do the back bit, get the legs and just straighten them out, and there'll be a swooping point there, and there's that tab that I mentioned before, right there, and that would have tabbed into that slot right there. So knee will swoop in position there, and then what you want to do then is fold the nose cone tip in and fold out this heel spur, because there's a little like nub peg that goes into that hole in his leg. So let's just unfold that and then just fold the leg in like that, so that we have this orientation, and then we can just rotate it, then use that panel to close up and fill in the leg. Same on this side, and tab it from that tab, straighten out, you'll hear swoop, rotate, and do tab, straight, then clamps in, so that is the legs all done. So arms, come out to the side, bring them down, and then bring them further down, and they will tab in place like so. Then you want to lift up, and then open up this panel here to reveal his fist. Rotate the fist out and close it back up, and then rotate the arm 180. Do the same again here, and tab it from the side there, bring it down, open up the panel, unfold the fist, close the fist, and then bring down the arm, rotate said arm around, and then bring the arms down like so, and then we can also adjust these sections of the arms as well. Next, we want to get into this pair and then untab the tail fin wing things. Once it is a very tight joint, and then fold them down and fold them down like so, and they'll just. And then what you want to do then is open this back panel, and then grab this section to rotate around to form the head. And then when you've done that, grab this whole section so that you can all tab it into place and lock it into place and clip it all into place. That, and zoom out now. And there we have Cybertron Universe Starscream in his robot mode. So yeah, so let's take a look at all the rest of his accessories that are not part of his arms but can be detached, and let's zoom in here. And here we have a nice purple cyber key. The details of the cyber key is still there even in the small scale, so they probably refound the old CAD files and just redone the CAD files and shrunk them down just so that you can still have the cyber key. Very nicely done detail as well, and it does look really, really nice. And like I said before, we have got his gun as well, translucent purple, but very nice details all around. You can put the cyber key on the gun in this little slot, so, and then you got it in there. I don't like that because it's translucent plastic on translucent plastic, and we all know the types of pros translucent plastic could end up having, so I like to keep the key in the back where it would have been on the original toy. So yeah, so let's look at the details. So let's zoom in a little bit more. So we've got some nice new details here. You can see some details on the arms, on the legs and the feet. Details that we already seen when he was in his Tetrajet, Cybertron Tetrajet form. Got some silver, some blue, some nice purple in the eyes, some nice metallic silver as well. You can see the silver also popping in the head details. Nice gold as well on the shoulder pauldrons. And all in all, very, Very nicely done detailed work. So let's zoom out so we can do the articulation. So articulation for Cybertron Starscream, you got full 360 in the arms, out and in movement, and I think can yeah, well, this is thing, but you got out and in movement. The arm, you got bicep swivel, you've got an elbow joint, you've got wrist as well. It's kind of cool. Head is on a ball joint, so it can look left and right, up and down, wiggle waggle. Waist, legs can go forward, can go back, can go out and in. Thigh rotation, over 90 degrees of bend. So the way it transforms, leg can go up and down and pivot side to side. And I like this bit of detail, because if you bring it all the way down, it looks broken, but if you pivot just right before it fully pops out, it looks like a wiring and a section of the joint is just popping out just to help him pose in his ace stance. So that is his articulation. Now, gimmicks in here, well, because we have got his cyber key port plugged in, we can pull out his swords that he has in the show and pull the other sword out as well. And so we got his swords, so we can do some slashing, some stabbing, and some blocking, some Autobots. That would be really, really cool. And to even do it, because he has got blasters on his shoulder arms, so I will take these as his form of null rays on there. And we also still got his gun as well, so we can do some shooting as well. So let's put the swords away. All they do is just rotate back up into the inside. Like so, and just position everything back around, and let's just do a quick side comparison with A6 Thundercracker. Let's put him off and that is Starscream. Really nicely done figure. Really, really nicely done. I'm doing another video like this again, but this time I've done it in the YouTube Shorts format as well, because I might post this on TikTok, but on another separate TikTok account. But yeah, so we got a nice figure. I always loved Cybertron Starscream's design. His character in that one is standard by the book Starscream and Cybertron. I love Armada Starscream more than I love Cybertron Starscream, because Armada Starscream's character was so different, just completely different take. And I feel like in the comics they took that type of Starscream storyline, not the element, and gave it to Thundercracker in the comics, because obviously in the current Energon universe by Skybound, we saw Thundercracker now joining the Autobots, even to the point where his Decepticon insignia on his wings have now turned into Autobot wing insignias as well. But yeah, I really do love this figure. And who knows, I might also just do Armada Starscream, and with his upgrade kit wings that I've got on him. So So yeah, I'll do a full review on those wings and the figure itself at some point. But yeah, this is pretty much the review for Transformers United, Legacy United, Voyager class, Cybertron universe, Starscream. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.